Hey guys, Bear here, and today I'm just going to be showing you how I found out that SolFlip is a scam, and I don't want anyone to depot there because of how scammy and Jewish it is. So it's going to be a bit of a weird video and a bit not used to what I'm usually making, but just bear with me. I'll show you how I figured out it was a scam. So starting off, I'm in a group. It used to be a four-person group, but one of them already left. Never Degen, which is the kick channel I've been streaming for recently, with a couple other friends, and yeah, so it's a trial deal. Healy's, who is someone in the group, decided to add all of us to the group. So Lumba, who is the original owner of the Never Degen, who is so one of the founders of the channel I've been streaming for. Hi, are you the owner? Guy says I am. Kix, by the way, is the owner of the site, like I just said. Nice. I am the main founder of Never Degen. Would I be able to get a fill for stream shortly? We already have one. I was asking DMs earlier. Alright, whatever. Going live now. Which, by the way, we've been going live almost every day. We've been doing our part. So, there's no reason he couldn't do his part, right? Have a good stream. I appreciate you, whatever. Do you guys want me to remove the wager requirement? No need, I think. Whatever, whatever. This stuff doesn't really matter, but you could just see our fucking naive little selves falling for the trap he wanted to put us in. And yeah, it's just for the trial period. You won't be paid to ensure your money's deposits. Now, I am willing to bet he never had the intention of paying us. This was just going to be a one whole big fucking trial period. And nothing more than that, because even when we started getting deposits under our code, he had no intention on removing the trial period, no intention of coming to us saying, hey, you got deposits, would you like to slowly phase into a paid deal? He had no intention on doing that. Okay, we'll get depositors, and you'll be paired, we won't paid fairly, we won't rip you off. My ass. He ripped every one of us off, which I will get to later on in the video. Then I said, hey Kix, is it just tip limit allowed, or am I able to make promo codes for affiliates? Of course I will keep it responsible and won't go over budget. Just wanted to make sure before I did something I wasn't supposed to. I'm out here being responsible and professional. You can make promo codes. From now on, you guys can only tip people who have made a deposit under your code, minimum $1. So, that's fair, you know? I'm not gonna tip people who are new to the site and who haven't, depoted, because that's just, that's wrong. Also, why are you tipping out a lot more than you said we could? You tipped a single guy $7, even though I was told I had a $10 tipping limit, so I don't know why $7 is against the rules, but I'm like, okay, whatever. And this was before he, deposited, but that screenshot was also taken before he said this. So I didn't know about that at the time. I tipped him before I saw this. And so tip completed, whatever. And then I said, hey, can I get a fill for stream today, please? So you could just see every single day I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Only tip depositors from now on, correct? If somebody makes a deposit, tell him to contact support with an on-site screenshot for a deposit for tip. And I said, is there a deposit per limit or per tip? Or can I spread it out as I see fit? No, we'll handle it, whatever, yada, yada, yada. I said, I think promo codes will be easier. Said make it 5 minimum deposit for $2.50 promo. So, at least double the deposit has to be double at least what the promo is worth. So I'm like, okay, that's fair. I go live again, go down. He's talking about doing a leaderboard, so I'm like, okay, this could maybe be a long-term sponsor because I don't think we're gonna do a leaderboard if they're just gonna bend us over, right? And so, going live. And here is where the real thing started. I said, hey, at Kix, I think that's how you pronounce it, whatever. This message isn't meant to sound hostile, so do not take it that way. However, one of the fans brought to my attention, at this point, before I said this, now it's been two people, not just one, One of our fans has brought to my attention it's been over 28 hours since he has raw deposited on SolFlip, tried withdrawing, and the request still says pending after 28 hours. If this continues, I will need to pause streaming until it gets resolved. I don't want to set a bad reputation for promoting a site where withdrawals do not get paid out. Thanks for understanding. Also, he created an on-site support ticket and has not been answered yet. I understand. We'll take a look. Been busy. Now, I get it if you've been busy. You're a one-man site owner. I can't imagine it's going to be easy running it. But I've heard that excuse before out of him, so. Then I sent him pictures, deposit. It's 1-to-1 USD to gems on here. Which I should have raised some red flags also, because, like, how is the logo a diamond and then the thing is a gem? It's not even the same, so it's got to be some sort of, like, formatting issue, but I put that behind, you know? Deposit 16, withdraw 46. So I ran it up a little bit, right? And still says pending. And you can see I sent that yesterday at 12:34, so March 25, 12:34. And you can see it's like 2 days later. Here are the proofs he sent me. He asked if you could take a look. And then I said, okay, I get it. Not everything's instant, but he still told me he hasn't received his withdrawal. 1 day is disappointing, but it's excusable. 3 days, however, for one withdrawal, there is no excuse. I'm sorry. Then I wake up today and I see he has 3 accounts, which he just doesn't, because this fan, I've known him for, I want to say, a good 4 years. I talk to him in voice chat like 3 times a week at least. And I know, because whenever he deposits, he shares a screen, so I know he doesn't have 3 accounts. He just pulled that right out of his ass. And I said, I'm not debating the amount of accounts he has, but if he deposits his own money, you can't just omit him from a withdrawal. Then, give me a second, let me go. I don't want to leak all my DMs, but as you can see, that's pretty scammy. Then, the same guy messages me and shows me that his withdrawal got declined, rejected. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm making a video on how this shit is a scam. Fuck that. They didn't even give me my money back on site, and that happened to me on my Raw account also. I deposited on my Raw account, and I also got my withdrawal rejected. I'll put that on screen right now. They just straight took it. Now, you could give me literally any site, even if the site has low RTP, like literally any site, Rain, you know, Clash, CSGO Gem, CSGO Win, CS Battle, all these sites, no matter how much you like or dislike the site, they still pay out withdrawals damn near instantly. Sure, like sometimes the blockchain is gonna take a little while, maybe an hour, but that has nothing to do with the site. That just has stuff to do with Solana or whatever crypto you withdraw in. But this, 3 days, no blockchain takes 3 days ever, and then also getting rejected. I don't know. I just thought I should bring that to your attention because not even getting, if you're gonna get rejected, you should at least get refunded. But the fact that they just took my and Platt's, raw deposit and then capitalized off it, rejected our withdrawal, and then, didn't even refund us on site. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. Let me know what you think in the comments below, but I'm gonna go get this edited. And yeah, spread the word on how shit of a site this is and how Jewish it is and how it's a scam, simply put. I also wanted to point out that, like I said, they have the exact same logo as fucking Rust Clash, but they also literally just ripped off Rust Clash 101. Like you could see, the cases are more expensive, but look, knock knock, knock knock, and they have the exact same art, by the way. Ghosts. Rust Clash has had a lot of new cases since then. Ghosts. Riches to riches, riches to riches. Forest fire flip. Right there. Scrambled eggs. Right there. Like you can see, it's literally a 1-to-1 copy. Frostbite right there. 5% juice. Like all of them. Literally all of them are the exact same. So, yeah. I don't know what to say. I just wanted to get that out there. And yeah. If you are watching this video, don't forget to watch me on Kick, where I'm not going to be streaming a scam site. I've officially cut ties with the site because I don't want to be known as the iStream's a scam site. But yeah, I'm gonna get this edited and I'll catch you later. Peace out.